Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are here a little early today. We're checking to see if stuff is working, and some stuff is working. Um, oh, that's not it. What is this? Uh, yeah. So we're just making sure stuff works. That is still coming in. Hold on. Ugh. There we go. This is the right one. Is this the right one? Okay. Yep. So we got tone, as we say in the audio visual game, right? Let's do this. So let's start with the announcement. We will be shifting the show as we do because we do it our own thing. Why society loves Black culture, we run to our own beat, even this in this unfair landscape. Uh, from 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. So these are both right. We can get rid of this. From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. light. Yeah, let's cut this on too. From 7 a.m. The 7 a.m. shows, rather, better stated, won't be with us much longer, except for on the weekends when we blow the doors off the weekends. And it'll become more of an evening tonight show, which is a little more in my wheelhouse, let's face it. And this is the 48th show. So this means we have 5 shows left of this format before we switch it out, right? This evening show, uh, Friday show, both of those, and Saturday show, both of those. Then we hit 50, and then we reset what we're doing. Um, Still playing guitar every day, just like for a half an hour, 40 minutes with you guys, likely. And then we just do politics after that. Change the show, and excuse me, and deal with people and social spaces and things like this. Yeah. They really want you? Ooh, I gotta do that. All right. They really want you, yeah, to get vaccinated. You should get vaccinated. It's just my opinion. It's been around for a while now. But if you don't get vaccinated, I kind of respect that. I do. Right? This is America here where we are. We're not an authoritarian regime. We're not a we don't have the queen on our money, right? I think some stuff goes against countries. Some stuff just goes against countries, right? So, like, if someone said women can't drive in America, we'd be like, what? That goes against this place. It doesn't go against Iran. Iran, right? Iran don't let women drive. It doesn't go against their culture, right? But if I said, oh, hey, uh, a bikini at the beach, that goes against Iranian culture, right? Some stuff goes against the culture. I don't think you can make people get, but you can shame them all fucking day, can't you? Um, so I'm watching that go on. And that's people are ridiculous. A Dallas firefighter allegedly faked his family's COVID-19 diagnosis and took paid leave to go to vacation. Yeah, people are just stupid. So that little stealing of what, a couple of $100 from your job is going to cost you your career and your job. That little thing from is going to cost you your career and your pension, and put your family in a bind now. I don't understand people's. It's the arrogance that is really what it is. It's just the hot fucking arrogance. Yeah. Stars 25 actors who 3 actors who are deaf. Okay. 7 die after lightning strike wedding party in Bangladesh. Man kept in a mental hospital in Hawaii for over 2 years in a case of mistaken identity. Hmm. It is what it is, man. People are unhappy all over this place. How is the coffee? I'm sure the coffee is good. You know, it's a little too bitter and a little too sweet. And it almost has a hint of like chocolate. I used to love chocolate in my coffee. Don't get me started. What you do is you take a little Nestle powder, chocolate powder, and put like half, like a teaspoon in it. And then you hit it with the water and everything, and it's got this nice. Uh, Now, I know a lot of you would have to go to Starbucks, and that will cost you $15. But here where we are, us, what are we calling us? We're not, we're about interesting shit. We're not about, oh, look, this is important because it cost me all this money, which I think might be why America is sinking into the sea. Here we go with the eyes. My eyes are watering. The sun is coming up and it's like, bam. I think that's what it is. That and my bad eye kicks off my good eye. And then before you know it, I'm just a misty girl just crying on the street. So yeah, we started early. We got everything a popping. I'm trying not to be lit. Well, really, I mean, does it really matter in 4 days? But Saturday's going to come, and I'm going to be here at 7 a.m. That's not. I mean, Saturday's going to be the last day of the pod, right? Not the last day of the pod. The last day of this format of the pod. Um, and then the same thing. But Sunday will be the new day of this pod. What is going on? How was that? Will be a new day of this pod, and it's gonna be glorious, glorious, glorious. All right. I was gonna run through some news stuff, but quite frankly, news is not really it. I mean, the two takeaways is politician says one thing, does another. Uh, News media covers for like politicians, brother. Ooh, that is too strong for my stomach. This may need more milk. Uh, it is officially 7. Hello, all. We've been here for a little bit, 10 minutes about. Um, Today is gonna, let's hit this. Oh, we don't speak Russian here, but I hope you're doing well. Da, da. I want to look up what that says. Copy. Let's look at what that says. Let's. Da, 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 da. All right. Hey, that's awesome. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. That's awesome. I hope you're doing well. So that is cool. Hey. Miyagi Freeman. What is Miyagi Freeman? Let's. Ouch. So, yeah. Oh, snacks. Always handy when you're. Put that over there. Let's put that over there. So, yeah. The whole thing is shifting on us, and that's fine. I mean, you know, the politicians are being political. A lot of stuff is going on here. COVID thing. Everybody knows about that. Known about it for a year and a half. Oh, okay. He's a Russian performer. Okay. Put that on screen. Miyagi. Listen, Miyagi Freeman. He's a Russian performer. Let's look him up. Miyagi and Andy Panda. Oh, is he a rapper? I think he's a rapper. Okay, we're gonna look him up later. I wonder what his raps are like. What is his raps about? Where's his YouTube? Oh yeah, I have no doubt. But if I play him right now, I think YouTube is gonna give me a strike because YouTube is ridiculous like that. Explicit lyrics. Where can I see his lyrics? Oh, this is in Russian. Oh no, some of it is in. This is all Russian, right? Okay. But I'm a free man, fireman. You're my pretty woman. Come on, come on. I'm a crazy soldier. It's all war. I'm a crazy soldier. It's all war. Okay, that's the refrain. Yeah, we'll look into them later. So, what? So yeah. So what's on the docket this week? This week is the end of our regularly scheduled sort of uh show that we've been doing 100 days of doing like up until like the last, I want to say 10 days. We've been doing like a week. We've been doing like 2.5, 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, almost daily. We've been doing about 5 hours a day minimum of talking to you guys. This really needs more coffee, more water. This might need more water and more milk. It's going to be a hard one to drink. So we're going to leave that there. So what are we doing? That's a good question. We have there'll be a security guard out front to go to the giant malls in LA. How are you going to check all the people for vaccinations? Germany to give COVID vaccine boosters to vulnerable groups in September. Yellowstone had 1,000 earthquakes in July. What's going on? How come that's not in the, well, why is mainstream paper? It's in a local paper. Yeah, but I can't listen now because then YouTube will hit me with a music strike, and that's the problem. It's happened before. Because then YouTube will smack me around. I played like 10 days ago. Was it about 10 days ago? I played David Bowie without the Modern Love, without the music, just like that intro where he runs in on stage, and they banged it. So it's like copyright strike for, but it was just it was a video. It wasn't even the audio of the music. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the same thing will happen again. There's a lot of Marvel news and excuse me, celebrity news and Olympic news in my feed, which should not be in my feed. From when you're some Hills, we talked about the preachers yesterday, how the preachers are rich. You can turn it on your phone. Yeah, but the algorithm still picks up the cadence and the tone and the, you know how algorithms work, and then still know you played it. I'm gonna play. I just can't play it live on stream because I'm curious to know what it sounds like. Let me put this up so people can know what we're talking about. So yeah, but I just, like I said, I can't play it on stream because the algorithm will give me yet another excuse me, will give me yet another strike. Do I have ice water here? Still have ice water. Oh man, this thing is, condensation is a boss. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna go get some milk for this. Same shot glass of milk, guys. All right. No, I don't speak Russian. Milk in my coffee. Let's get it. First, I like to stir this. I got a spoon in it. It's not going to even work. All right. Here. See if we can cut down the taste of all this. I do not speak Russian. Barely have a hold of English over here. Whew. All right. That's good. Now I got to nuke it. Wow, what is going on? Let's cut this light on. Still too dark in here for me. So now, why are we talking about me and Russian words? I don't speak Russian. I don't know any Russian words. I think I know movie Russian words like Das Vidanya, right? Doesn't that mean goodbye? And what's the other one I know? I used to have a Russian girlfriend who taught me a few words. Pupa, isn't that belly button? I think that's it. She used to tell me that there was a Russian saying that if you thought you were important, you thought you were the belly button of the world, which I thought was really funny. But I forgot the phrasing of it, the phraseology of it. But yeah, we're spinning it today. All right, so we're up. No Russian words. So yeah, it's no longer a guitar as so much as it is a regular blog, right? A regular blog about what? It's a good question. Regular blog about social, political, everyday, I guess, run of the mill American stuff, like Like what? Like politics. We're fairly politically driven, I think. Shot of milk in the morning, like whiskey at night. Dude, I'm not turning on Miyagi right now. I can't. I told you why. So, yeah, man. It is what it is. The Cyrillic alphabet, man. Is that Cyrillic? So, let's get at some everyday regularness. Hmm. So, oh yeah, the streams are still going to be long, right? They'll just be at night, and they won't just be about guitar. That's essentially it. And here we go. One day closer to the weekend, which is nice. I think it's supposed to be the sun. I mean, it's been raining here for 2 days. So what's the weather? I think it's supposed to be sunny, which means we might get our beach day in. Yeah, no rain. I would have to turn it on, mute the mic, and listen to it, but I can't have it go out on stream. No, not marijuana. No, no. Those days are, we'll say it's long over. These are just CBD roots. Mm. So, if we're not going to talk politics, should we play the guitar? Rihanna is a billionaire. And how fast can people become billionaires with music these days? You know what I think they do? I think they take their music money and then they set up some internet thing like Kim Kardashian taught everybody how to do. And you become a billionaire like that. What's she selling? Lipstick, eye rollers, hair curlers, that kind of stuff, just because it has her name on it. Here come the crows. We haven't seen them in a while. Good Lord. Look, I can't listen to him. I told you why. I can't listen to him. I'll listen to him later, but I can't stop the stream and listen to him because it has to mute everything. And I can't have him go out. Okay, I see him. He's sitting on a light pole. Well, let's look. I was trying to find his wiki page. Not Mr. Miyagi. Okay, maybe there's disambiguous. Karate Kid, there's no article, some newspaper. There's no disambiguous for anybody who else who uses the name. Miyagi, rapper. But they're a duo. This is in Russian. Huh. There's always this stuff about net worth. Miyagi Wikipedia. Now, Mr. Miyagi. Miyagi Prefecture, Pat my reader. All right. Right. Let's try that. It's not in English. Wow, he's got a lot of content. 2016. Huh, yeah, well. Miyagi Freeman bio. Yeah, we're getting. Yeah. Yeah, we're just getting American searches for him. I can find his songs. I just can't find anything about him. Oh, there's a listening on YouTube. These two guys are listening to him. Official YouTube. Miyagi song, Miyagi Andy Panda, Freeman, the lyrics, English. I think I was thinking and digging. Where is the napalm? Napalm. We blow it up for the crew. Hacks rise up, noise farce. Lanterns have burned. Gasman is trying to let you know. Rubber bam, bam, bam. Etiquette is on the street. Spam these loops of evil have nowhere to go. Everything around us has stopped. Floor the gas pedal. We're submitting a diverse outcome. See, the rhymes are never as good as in the original language, unless the writer knows multiple languages, right? So you get a different vibe from Spanish rappers who know English and, versus translating it. First clip. Let's go back. Yeah, but I still can't play any of this on on stream. What did I miss here? Every now and then, this thing edits out a page you went to, which is what just happened. I might be able to play these guys listening to it. Lyrics. I can't play. Huh. I think I played the official David Bowie, even though I didn't play the music. This might be all right because I'm playing people listening to it. So I'm essentially playing their website, not his. I don't know. I'll look into it. So where are we? We are totally off track with this music thing. I wonder if I can. Oh, for God's sakes, Aaliyah's estate. Slain Pentagon office was stabbed without provocation. The FBI. So you tell me the guy just walked up to a cop and stabbed him for no reason. These people don't make any sense anymore. You made these people. These are more of these people. Missouri governor pardons gun waving St. Louis couple. I mean, here's the thing. If I stepped outside of my house and you and 30 people were out there and I waved the gun and threatened you all, I would be arrested and charged with menacing for one count of each of you. Right? One count for each of you. They were charged with one misdemeanor apiece. And then they were pardoned for. Who gets pardoned for a misdemeanor? It shows me the governor is corrupt. Democrats are losing the messaging war. I'm not playing that clip, man. I'm not. I told you why. I'm not playing the clip. 3-minute song, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. This one's 5 minutes. I'll listen to them later. Because I do like rap music. And I'm curious to hear what Russian rap music sounds like. And I can't believe these guys have a fucking listening show on it. Reaction videos. What are the rules for reaction videos? Reaction videos. All right. Are reaction videos illegal? Your first problem is that the way most reaction videos are made, they are absolutely an illegal copyright infringement. This whole thing about skipping and cutting is an attempt to avoid being detected by YouTube uploaders. Okay. Reaction videos. Reaction videos, a video history reception. All right, reception. Coming on the phenomenon, New York Times described it as encapsulating the fundamental experience of the internet, and that it involves watching screens on which people watch screens in a potentially infinite regression. I hate this guy already. The first reaction video for Gross Out 2 Girls, One Cup allowed people, according to Anderson, to experience its dangerous still without having to encounter it directly. Like Perseus looking at Medusa in the reflection of his shield, but much like the later videos featuring. So what is it? Can you do it or not? I can't have any more shit pulled off of YouTube. Video hosting such as YouTube. All right, hold on. Come on. There you go. What is this? Mom sold her reaction vid. I'm addicted to reaction vids. Reaction me. Okay. Reaction Twitter. Copyright videos. Reaction videos. YouTube. Copyright. All right. How to avoid copyright claims. Copyright music. Reaction workout. Copyright Q&A. Fair use. Black. Yeah. Okay. This is how to avoid copyright claims on reaction videos. Can you monetize reaction videos? You're not supposed to. It's other people's content. That's the thing. How do you avoid copyright strikes on reaction? Can I even watch someone else's reaction video? I told you why. I'm reading this and I'm not. First of all, I'm reading this because I want to know. I'm reading this because I want to know what I can and cannot do on YouTube, right? But I've told you why. I got a YouTube strike for playing music last week, right? I'm not doing that again. YouTube faces £4,600 bill over copyright claim. This is last year. Well, this sounds fucking interesting. Let's get into some of this. All right. 2 YouTubers have been told to pay $6,000 or risk losing your YouTube channel completely. MXRM, Potastic Panda are known for making videos they react to memes and other online content. But it turns out 4 videos they watch have been bought up by media companies, which has slapped them with a bill for infringing its copyright. And unless they pay, their channel could now be removed through the nuances of YouTube's copyright system. A channel receives a strike if a copyright owner formally notifies YouTube that a copyright infringement has taken place, which is a fucking algorithm. They lay back and essentially throw darts at you. Receiving 3 strikes, according to Google, results in YouTube channel being subject to termination. Yeah, I'm not playing any music on this channel, man. Mr. X is a YouTube channel which often involves reaction videos where people film themselves reacting to anything from memes to movie trailers. More people in more places, trust me. Okay, bad. It's you against big tech, right? I keep calling him Mr. MXR and Patastic Panda, the YouTubers who host the channel, say they have received 4 copyright claims in the same bill from Jukin Media, with Google yet to be notified. Their joint channel has 840,000 subscribers, and Mr. XR and MXR has a personal following of more than 2 million. MXR tweeted his concern that because of the 3 strikes rule, if he doesn't pay up, Jukin Media could contact Google with all 4 claims at once and potentially take down the channel. Yeah, is it extortion? But then again, I think it sort of is extortion. But you shouldn't have fucking played them in the first place. You know the algorithm is wonky as fuck and stupid. So stay away from it. You keep going on about this clip, man. Yeah, we're not playing the clip. And I'm reading to you why we're not playing the clip. $3,000 for a single meme because it contained footage from 2 of their clips. If I don't pay this, they'll strike and take down my channel. Group from JV Vid. MX Limited that just won a couple videos will cost them $3,000 because it contains footage from Jungle Media. $6,000 set MRX in a YouTube video viewed 1.2. I think it's because in the past we paid them about $2,000. If you don't pay, they'll start striking your channel. They'll basically move our channel. We don't pay them. What did Jukin Media have to say about it? He said that the couple do a very thorough search to see if the content in their videos is already owned by media company. It's not always easy. Sometimes they've. What do you mean owned by media company? Everything on your, unless you put it up. And the way I understand, if you put it up, you own it immediately. So if I put this up and then I use someone's stuff, I'm essentially using their copyright, right? If I put this up and then you use it, I can actually throw a strike at you about using my content. So we know that corporate owns everything all over the world, right? What did they say? Just don't do it. I don't play music here. I generally don't use clips here. I read a lot of what people say here. I think you can still read online, see what they say. It's just sometimes there are videos where it's just a cat, he said, and there's really nothing you can search for. You end up having to search 40 pages of videos, and sometimes you miss one of them. If they treat every YouTube like this, thousands of channels will be deleted. Jukin Media in the company, which owns 4 videos, has represented in lengthy social media posts claiming that YouTubers are making money off our videos that don't belong to you. We left comments on the video. Here's a screenshot. You're making money off videos that don't belong to you. I'll only go here to ensure that the rightful owners of the videos are compensated. Bullshit. We're happy to talk and try to find a resolution that works for everyone. And what works for everyone, you mean what works for me. And what works for me is you giving me money. Right? And then you can release this statement like this where nobody has to stand and say anything about it. So it's just this anonymous statement from this giant faceless corporation. It gets you slide further and further down these holes with these people. Who's gonna? I dare you to call in YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and speak to their customer service desk. None of them have one. It's just some edict from on high, and you have to deal with it, and that's it. So yeah, we don't play music here. That's not true. We had a couple of guys who had their own music on YouTube and allowed us to play it. So we played their music here. But these are giant corporations. And I'm a little dude, can't fuck with them. As we mentioned repeatedly, Jukin Media statement reads, you can completely avoid any issues related to copyright by simply licensing videos on our website. Yeah, how how's your 16-year-old with a YouTube channel going to license videos? Not everybody. They talk like everybody has to be a lawyer. Just get your license for videos. And then you're sitting down there with all this legal paperwork, just doing this for every YouTube that you put up that uses something. That could be the double talk from these giant corporations. In effect, you take other people's videos without asking, then you post them to your channel and make money off of them. We never want to use copyright strikes. Of course, we have a duty to do so to protect the copyright of the creators who have signed with us. Do the YouTubers have to pay? There's a good question. Leonard J. French is a copyright lawyer based in the United States who is also a YouTuber with more than 100,000 subscribers. He told the BBC that the question being brought up by the commenters online is whether the YouTubers should pay at all, or if their video falls under the legal principle known as fair use, right? So fair use, I know a little bit about, but this guy's a lawyer, so let's see what he has to say. It is very possible that that mXR plays are not making a fair use, he said. But I had my fellow attorneys don't actually know how a judge or jury would find this. But hold on, let's read that again. It's very possible that mXR plays, which is the title of the show, are not making a fair use. All right, so he's saying it's very possible that they're stealing this shit. But I and my fellow attorneys don't actually know how a judge or jury will find if this went to trial because fair use is such an in-depth analysis. It's right on the line. It's right on the line. See, that's where you don't want to be. Did this channel make enough additional commentary or criticism to overcome the hurdles of fair use, or did they just republish the original material without adding enough transformative content to make it a new material? Right? So I just can't play this. This is telling you I just can't play this. It has to be a serious criticism of it, not just me fanboying, going, oh, wow, that's great, that's great, that's great, that's great. I love this. That's just me playing their content. But if I'm like, this runs around with that, what is he wearing? I can do that shit. I can take apart a video. Yeah, but I didn't do that with the David Bowie video. No more music. But yeah, I've seen his show before, and what he does is he and his girlfriend watch his videos and laughs at him. That's not really, it's possible that he said, but I and my fellow attorney is such an okay. It's right on the line. Did this channel make enough additional commentary or criticism to overcome the hurdles to fair use, or did they just republish the original material without adding enough transformative content to make it new material? That's the difference between no damages and massive damage with nothing in between. He said that according to U.S. copyright law, specifically 17 U.S.C. sections 106-7, which all of us American citizens obviously know, and we're all babes in the woods and lawyers are wolves all around us. So I suggest you get that law degree. There are 4 points which needs to be addressed to ascertain whether some things qualify as fair use or not. I guess these are 4 things. How to tell if your video might qualify as fair use according to Leonard J. French. The copyright part of the video has been transformed into something new, such as commentary or criticism. Okay. The original copyright work is not being used for profit as opposed to being used for commercial purposes. Right. So this is being used for profit because their channel is monetized. Right. So they didn't do this. They didn't really talk about it for an hour, and make it different. They looked at it, they laughed, they said 2 or 3 things about it, then they moved on. So I think they monetized. The original copyright work is not being used for profit as opposed to being used for. So this is being used for profit. A very small proportion of the original copyright work has been used, such as a single frame from a video. All right. So they didn't use a single frame. They showed the whole thing. And the video has not usurped the market, meaning people do not need to watch the original video anymore. The video has not usurped the market, meaning the people do not need to watch the original. No, I think this is wrong word. The video has usurped the market, meaning the people don't need to watch the original video, right? So how would I do that? I copy Billie Jean exactly, and nobody watches Billie Jean anymore. But that's not parody, right? You're just essentially stealing the same thing. I make Star Wars again, and no one's looking at Star Wars. Yeah. The video is not usurped, meaning people don't. Okay. Leonard said that while 6,000 may not seem like a lot, it could potentially be a lot more if the issue ever went to court. As a copyright attorney working in the field, he said, I can say this is a normal demand and may even be a reasonable demand. But there's a different way to calculate the damage in U.S. If Jukin Media has registered the copyright before making the claim, they could get damages up to $150,000, 115,000 pounds in court. If they have not registered the copyright, they can only be able to claim actual damage, which are original fees for the video. $49 plus attorney fees. $49. $49. They're not going to sue for $49. Legally, it's not an issue to make demand of $1,500, but it seems morally outrageous to go after a channel like this for that much money per video. How YouTube copyright extensions work. Star Wars superfan defended by Mark Hamill. Nickelodeon accused of stealing SpongeBob art. Yeah, okay. So these guys have a super duper popular channel. And this story is, what's the byline on this story? January of last year. I'm sort of curious to know what happened. Can we find out what happened? Why don't we do this? Let's redo this and then do 2020. See what happened. Ugh. I'm curious, people. Sorry. News. Let's hit news. 2020, 2020, 2020, 2021. No, this is Nadal. Well, yeah, I guess they haven't solved it yet. Yeah, I guess no update. I'm pretty sure his channel is likely still up, so it's not really a thing. So we've been streaming for 45 minutes. Look, I told you, man, you are upset about this video. It's not about you watching me. It's the algorithm which runs around and knows what you're playing, and they will know it. And then, so I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. I'm not arguing with you either about playing it. Yeah, so where are we? We are, let me put this down. We are, this coffee needs microwaving. All right, 10 seconds, guys. I'm going to microwave this coffee. Ugh. Warm coffee is only good if you're going to put an ice cube in it and make it iced coffee. I'm going to watch it. You can't play that. Yep, can't play that video for all the reasons that we just went through. I'm waiting for the ting of the coffee pot. What, I mean, and from YouTube. I'm just curious how to get banned from YouTube. How to get and you get permanently banned from YouTube. I'm pretty sure there's a private company. Or permanently from the social. Yeah, YouTube suspensions, YouTube community guidelines, Sky News banned from YouTube for 7 days. I mean, that right there is the problem. You ban a news agency, which implies you are the governor, you are the sole proprietor of what the news is. And that's a problem. I mean, you got Google helping out the coffee, helping out Chinese against their dissidents, which is incredibly. Incredibly like un-American for what we as Americans believe, right? Freedom of speech and all that, but then all of a sudden you can't have freedom of speech. Well, actually you can have freedom of speech, but you know, helping another government suppress. Don't get banned from YouTube. Legal experts. Latest news and photos. Sky News videos. How to make a new account after being banned. Yeah, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Sky Australia banned from YouTube for 7 days over COVID misinformation. All right, you know what? Let's read what the misinformation was. I'm just curious. Following our COVID law, blah, 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 blah. Sky News have been banned from uploading content to YouTube for 7 days after violating its medical misinformation policy by posting numerous videos which denied the existence of COVID-19 or encouraged people to use hydrochloroxine ivermectin. The ban was imposed by the digital giant on Thursday afternoon, the day after Daily Telegraph and the Alan Jones regular column amid contradicted by his COVID-19 commentary, which included calling the New South Wales Chief Health Officer Kerry Chant a village idiot in his Sky News program. Yeah, okay, here you go. Is it this guy? What is with all these 70-year-old people telling you nonsense? They're trying to stay relevant, and I think that's a lot of it. Is this him? Sky News band, blah, 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 blah. The ban was today after several regular column controversy food news South Wales Chief, blah, blah, blah. John did not mean the company did not mean the company does not support the compelling broadcaster. Okay, so you suspended him and his column before YouTube suspended you and your network. Before YouTube suspended you and your network, but you're saying that the guy is you still support him because he's compelling. Ban YouTube for posting COVID-19. The ban posted today daily to Alan Jones. All right, hold on. We need an image. Yeah. All right. So we know what he looks like. All right. He called that's like telling people to take a bath in, ammonia and it'll cure you or whatever. So yeah, I get it. But I'm surprised that they did a whole network. News Corp told Guardian Australia that ending of Jones's column did not mean the company does not support company. So they ended his daily column or his weekly column. YouTube has not disclosed which Sky News programs the videos were from, but said there were numerous offending videos which have now been removed. Mind, this is YouTube where you can watch a guy get his head cut off. I'm just saying. Now all of a sudden this is what happens. You let countries grow too big. Companies grow too big. They begin to act like countries. And then they do this because they have no real government authority over you. They like I said, they toss edicts from on high and you can't get out from under them. So now you have to plead to your government, these political knuckleheads who take money from these people. So you're never really going to get redress. It's just you have to, I would say, know how to move around them. As someone who grew up in a tough neighborhood, you knew where the drug dealers hung out, so you didn't go there. You didn't try and, be friends with them to get perks, this, that, or the other thing. You just avoided them. That's good coffee. All right. Yeah, they banned the whole network. That's pretty good. Yeah. All right. So what else do we have here? We're coming up on an hour, slowly coming up on an hour. Remember, Dr. GOP asked mask man the wrong thing to do. Man, the mask mandate here in America and these governors. I mean, the governors can't even agree. 50 of them in the country. Some have no mask mandates. Some put up mandates. Sometimes it amazes me how this country even gets through the day. I think it gets from point A to point B by just sheer lurching. If you're not protected against COVID virus, the virus will find you. It will infect you. Experts say CNN. Yeah, I haven't even watched much of these Olympics. There's nothing on my news feed but famous people. Well, yeah, and then there's the Chantel Brown debacle. If you want to talk about that, Ohio politics. win for centrist Democrats. Wow. Put your finger on the scale of an election and then expect the people that you just fucked over to come back in what, 6 months, 8 months, and vote for you. Not 8 months. What is it? And it's just that was a special election. The next election is next September. But part of this is taking out the incumbent. Now she's the incumbent. Nothing gets better in this country. And Cuomo, no, seriously though, Cuomo has a 35-year history of being dark to women. I mean, I've been reading about, like, go back and read some of that when he was married to that Kennedy woman, right? He was married to one of the Kennedys. He was all kind of just like some of the stuff said about that whole thing was just ridiculous. Ottoman Box released Xbox phone clip from mag sales. And 3 stories about the news, and then we're back to celebrities and Netflix. Oh boy. Clean fossil fuels. All right. Infrastructure could mandate technology to prevent drunk driving. Still a thing. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women. State investigators find, but yeah, no one cares. The infrastructure pipeline could. I love these stories. The infrastructure pipeline could create pipeline for capture CO2. Could is the magic word. But could means they won't be doing anything. That's what could means. U.S. congressional election in Ohio tests Trump's clout progressive influence. Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting election. So I may slide back. Yeah, I think I may. I'm definitely, and then right back into Olympics. I'm definitely going to slide back into politics. Street views come to Hyrule. Nice. Video game news, I'm always up for. Like news, like why aren't this thing on Netflix? Is like, letter to the editor. Canada is not a fun-sized version of the U.S. Stop comparing vaccine rates. All American, we went through this a couple of days ago. All they ever do is compare us to Canada or Europe or some shit, right? So they'll go, well, the vaccine rates in the vaccine rates in Europe are much lower, and they, we've got to be like them and da 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 da. But those places are sort of like China in the fact that they're semi-democracies, right? Some of them have kings, and they can make you do stuff. They shut down London. They're not like, so you can do stuff that we're not the same country. But then on the other flip side of that, when you go, well, they have healthcare, the first thing you hear over here is we're not Europe. Wait, hold on. You just brought up Europe with their declining rates, which aren't declining anymore, to get people to do something here. We now tell you, well, if you want to compare it to Europe, they have better health system than we do. What about that? Then all of a sudden we're all lazy and you're missing the point, and we're not Europeans and we're Americans. How dare you even? And the flag, and all. And you'll sit here going, man, the double talk artists, right? They'll say whatever suits them. That's the art of rhetoric, right? Read up on rhetoric and see how people talk. The same guy, and I learned this in debate class. You walk and you go, what's the topic? The topic is this lighter. You like this lighter and this company, and you hate this lighter and their company. Go. And then you just make a reason why you would or would not like something. And then sometimes they swap you out the next week, and you have to come up on this same topic and then take the opposite, because it's bullshitting, quite frankly. And some people are born to bullshit. Some people be natural lawyers if they ever got to law school. But I find that what works with me is just fucking common sense. It's really hard to common sense is not all that common, but it's common sense. So we will see. We have been streaming for an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Hot on your Thursday. Let's give we streamed yesterday for 2.5 hours. We intended to stream for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So at the hour and 10-minute mark, I started thanking people for coming through. And then we talked a little more, looked up a topic, ran down a 20-minute rabbit hole on that topic, talked a little more, looked up another topic, ran down a half an hour. I think we did like 3 of these. We ended up doing an additional hour and a half. But this is better, right? I tell you, the show is going to be about 20 minutes or so, which implies about 20 minutes to an hour, quite frankly. And we've been blowing past that, right? So that's good, I think. But as the show reshuffles, we're still going to be here every day doing music. But as soon as it won't be an hour, it'll be like 40 minutes or whatever. But then we're going to immediately stop. And maybe we'll do some gaming, do some more politics, have some people on to talk about it. Perfect. Right, because there's a lot of stuff that I said I was going to do. Hold on. You want to slam my guitar up against the thing? There's a lot of things I said I was going to do with this pod, one of which was learn the guitar. We're going to do that. Yeah. Looking up how to sing. Maybe I'll just do a half-hour pot of finger exercises. We're just going to do C, D, E's today. Then we just sit there and do them to the metronome of C. Wait, hold it. C, D's. Oh my God. And E. That's an A. And E's. It'll get better by Christmas, right? Then it'll get better again by June. So after my research, after you do this for a year, you're a middlingly decent beginner, right? Because you got your finger placements, you know where some things are, and you can, I'm about to say dump out. You could like run out a small like little ditty, and then from there you can learn. But right now we're just learning the lay of the land, like, oh, this is the neck, and this is the head, and this is the body. Oh, what is that? The sound hole. What I have to do is stop leaning these fingers across these things while I'm plucking. Hear that? Because my finger's on it. And sometimes I'm down here. Hear that? Because the fat meat of my finger's on it. So all these things will slowly fall away. Yeah, I got to finish learning all the notes on the fret. Once I know this, I automatically know this. Wait, it's this, right? Once I know it's 6 frets, so it's bang, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Then these are totally different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Right. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. These are totally different. These are the same as this, and these are totally different. So once I learn this, I know this, and then I just have to work on this group, which is I think I'm going to do. We said August 15th, right? We got 10 days. Oh my God. So, and when I was thinking about ending this, I was like, we should end it August 15th, but we said it was the middle date out, right? We started June 1st. I started June 1st. The show started June 50 days ago, whatever that was. I think it was June 14th. And then we said August, right? Every 2 months. We said August 15th every 2 months, June, July, August, every 3 months, every quarter, right? 3, 6, 9, 12. Every quarter we were going to do something different. And I was supposed to know a song by then. And the only song I know is the yeah, I obviously don't know that song. Lord. All right. So yeah, I was supposed to know this. I was like, yeah, I guess I still can at least plug it out. Theoretically, hitting our marker, which is know a song on the metronome. The metronome's so sketchy with. But then the show's going to shift Saturday. I'm still going to know that. Hopefully, that's only Saturday is the 7th. So that gives me actually 8 days. And then we're going to come up with something different for the guitar portion of what we're doing here. A minor. A major. Ugh. A minor. You can hear it, right? This one over this one. You heard, all right, so yeah, that's really interesting. You know, the more I do this, the more I can slowly hear it. So this is usually about where we begin to tighten it up because we all have to go to work here in the grand state of Virginia. It is 8 a.m. Gotta stop touching it. I don't know where to put my pinky. I guess that's a good spot. Might want to slide down to the beginning of that fret there, buddy. Thank you. C, the hard one. Ugh. So, I mean, and I guess the show will be. I guess the show will be more. We're gonna lower this down to. The show is gonna be more daily strife, struggle, and stuff. I will play some. I will still be learning, but it won't be. We're gonna take the music tone out of most of it, and I'm gonna learn that quietly on the side and give you updates. And that song is nice, but I need to learn something that you guys know, right? Something like Ziggy Stardust, like my homie says, right? Something like I keep seeing Little Wing. Everybody is like, that looks super complicated for somebody a month in. Well, we're not a month anymore. June, July. I guess 2 months into this. So maybe we'll put that at the end of the next quarter. Learn that, right? Because I think am I gonna have to buy a suit, stand up against a black wall, and play my first what do they call it? Not a rendition. What do they call it? Recital. Play my first recital, right? With my, and then after I'm done, just kind of bow. Goofy as that sounds, that might be exactly what happens, because I think all people trying to learn like an instrument has to have a day of playing it to the public, right? What great pianist doesn't let anybody hear them? People know you're playing because they can hear you practicing. What is that? That rattle. Right? There was supposed to be 16 notes. 16 chords we should have known. I have it over here. I think we know like 8 of those chords now. And then we sort of got sidetracked. I can power through learning those chords. I want to say just the hand gestures of them. And then I just have to sit and do tick, 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 tick. See? Nope. I have to find a different C. Let's do that while I'm sitting here. Just curious what other C I could get away with. C major, options, guitar. You want to go first fret? R, R-S-T, fret. See what we get. Where are the pictures, baby bubba? All right, this I know. This is the one that I was doing. Where are my other options? CEC. I do have a ringing. Do I have? This is A. Hold on. Bar chords. Look at all these chords. These are all A majors. This is the first one. See the black bar at the top? This is the 3rd fret. This is a bar chord. This. That's not good. This is 5, which would be this. Hold it. It would be this. Hold it. Hold it. It's this, right? And then it's this, right? And then it's this. No, the pinky has to stand over and not touch the. That seems harder. Ugh, wow. 8, 10, and 12. Yeah, nah. Huh. This one's giving me problem. These are further down the neck. This is third. This is 8. This is 5. This is the 3rd fret. C minor. C major, the 8th fret. Good sweet jeez. I guess there's no getting around it. I'm gonna have to learn this fret. I'm gonna have to do. Oh, look at this. That's pretty. That's actually pretty good. I would buy a. That's pretty good actually. But you can do this yourself with this masking tape and like paper. 10th fret. C major. I guess there's no way around it, right? This is it. Scales. Seventh fret. Oh. 3, 5, 7, right? Yes, we all agree that that was horrible. No one is no one is countering that. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, I don't want to give up the guitar portion of this show, but yeah, it just won't be at 7 a.m. Ugh. Let's put this here because I don't want to close that. And let's kick this off. So I gotta be back here. That's it. In the wrong position. Wow. All right. Yeah, y'all don't need to hear that. Gotta stop standing on that low E string. All right. It's I heard that rattle. It's right, we've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. Morning times are short because we all got to go to work. Unless you are independently wealthy, then God bless you. But do right with the cash, right? Help a brother out in between giant houseboats and mega mansions. Man. So yeah, we need to do right by our day by getting it started. And we get it started with guitar work. So yeah, I think I'm gonna miss a 7 a.m. show, except for, well, we'll like to say we'll try it. Maybe we'll miss it and we'll bring it back. But starting Monday, there will only be a 6 p.m. show. I got to go into Twitch and change that. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch under my gamer tag Karma Arma. Follow me on YouTube under my YouTube tag True S Armor. I am your truest. And here on this streamer, I'm True Armor. I want to thank you for coming through. Excuse me. I want to thank you for coming through. We're going to begin wrapping it up. It's 8:10. 10 after the hour, as they say on radio, so they can broadcast it forever and not tell you what time it is. It's 10 after the hour. We'll be exiting in about 5 minutes. I want to thank, I can't even pronounce his name, for coming through. Sorry I couldn't play the song for you, man. But again, it is what it is. YouTube is a brutal mistress, and it's not even worth it. $3,000. Yeah, stop playing other people's content is the thing. I don't even know how to tell you that. CAE, man. I gotta stretch my fingers out and get these notes. Get the skill in these hands and in these bones. Remember, you are a consequential individual. I'm looking at these guitar notes. You're consequential. You should know that, and that might dictate your view as you walk through the world, right? Versus just singing, "Oh, I'm just here. I got to go to work, and I'm just a worker bee." You're not a worker bee. You got a little more going on than a worker bee. I don't know you personally, but I'm for you. I want to thank all of you for coming through, and I will see you this afternoon at 6 p.m. Please like and subscribe, and come on, guys. It's some music, it's some politics, it's all eclectic, it's all real, it's all good, it's all true, it's all me. And I'm nothing without you. So come on, let's continue this dance. I will see you tonight at 6 p.m. I feel good about this because normally we get out of here late, which is at 8:30. I started on time, we were getting out at 8:30. Now we're getting out back at the original time, an hour and 15 minutes. We can still get coffee, hit the road. Down here, there's no traffic. Well, I don't want to say there's no traffic. There's a rush hour here, but considering what the old rush hour was, come on, you know what I mean? It's pretty nice. I got love for you, even though I don't know you personally. I wish you well. As long as you wish other people well, I don't want to be wishing you well and y'all here hurting women and beating up kids and knocking nuns down the stairs. But if you're trying to do well, then you're one less person I have to worry about in this world. Hit me on the head in an alley and taking my lollipops or whatever the case may be. Happiness is hard. It's not hard to come by, but I think the American government sort of makes it hard for you to be happy. I don't know about anybody else's nation, but I think here it's just kind of like, it's always a grind. Always worshiping the people with the cash and always reviling the people without. It is what it is. We can't change it. We're regular beings, regular happy citizens. The only thing we can do is vote and know what's going on. And when the knowing what's going on gets you too dismal, you can pick up a talent, play guitar. Maybe it'll make you less angry if you go, "Oh man, I can't mess with the news tonight. I'm gonna go pick up my guitar or pick up my flute or play my piano, my keyboard, or teach my kid how to play piano or keyboard and become a musical family." Sweet, right? But know that some people are arrayed against you. I am not one of them. I am for you, like I just said. And having said that, I will see you this evening, hopefully. Come on through, man. I am Truest Armor, and I appreciate you.